letters and numbers outlined in red. They're doing the starting lineups right now out on the court. So we'll give them to you one more time for the Bruins. Addie Wagner, Bryn Nelson, Grace Hazelton, Hannah Carriveau, and Tegan Malo. For the Highlanders, Drew Potratz, Peyton Peterson, Dylan Deagle, Tessa Olson, Brooke Egermont. Fargo South going left to right. Valley City will be going right to left. Fargo South has broken the huddle. They're walking to the middle. Highlanders are currently in a huddle on their end of the court. So it's going to be Tegan Malo for Fargo South, who will be doing the action for the tip-off. My guess will be Brooke Egermont, but my guess right now looks like it's going to be wrong. It'll actually be Peyton Peterson for Valley City, who will be opposing Malo for the opening tip. PA not playing any music here tonight, especially during warm-ups. It was all the school band, balls in the air, and Peterson wins it back for Valley City. They'll start this game with possession. Olsen to Deagle on that right side. One of the seniors here for the Highlanders gives it to Potratz. Potratz to Tessa Olsen. Olsen goes baseline, drives, reverse layup, off glass for two. Just like that, Tessa Olsen gives her team the 2-0 lead on the LaRue Lockout Financial scoreboard. That's something the Highlanders want. They want to jump out into a lead early here, as now that ball is passed over to Bryn Nelson. Nelson, Hazelton, back to Nelson. She goes off glass for two. Good response by the Bruins. Tying this game all up at 2 on the LaRue Lockout Financial scoreboard as Deagle has it. Sends a pass into the paint. It's batted around. Egermont comes away with it. Goes off glass, but before that happens, it's going to be a jump ball possession to the Bruins. Tough call going against Valley City. The Bruins will take it, and they'll inbound this one as it's into Hazelton. Hazelton, who wears number 23, does a two-handed pass over to Malo. Malo now finds Carriveau. Back with Hazelton. Hazelton, a little stutter step move, now drives baseline, tried to make a pass, but she gets it back. Now makes a pass, and they're going to say it's going to be a foul called. It's going to be on Dylan Deagle. That'll be her first. So Fargo South to inbound this one with 13 on the shot clock. This one's tossed into Bryn Nelson. Nelson spins off glass. That one's no good. Rebound by Brooke Egermont. Nice job on defense there by the Highlanders. All tied up at 2. 16:45 left here in the first half on the LaRue Lockout Financial scoreboard. Olsen with it, over to Deagle. Deagle, she's going to take a 3 from straight away. That one is good. Dylan Deagle makes it 5-2 Highlanders on the LaRue Lockout Financial scoreboard. Fargo South brings it up the court. That's Nelson. Nelson has a pass down low, deflected out of play off of Olsen. That pass was actually intended to Tegan Malo. Bruins maintain possession with 20 on the shot clock. Hazelton to inbound it. Underneath the Highlander basket, tosses it out way out wide. Hazelton catches it. Her 3 is no good. Rebound batted around, but it will go to Potratz. Valley City in possession. Olsen. Potratz to Deagle. Tessa Olsen. Brooke Egermont quickly to Potratz. She'll take a 3 off the left side. That one off the rim, no good. And the rebound to Malo. Nice shot selection there by Potratz. Just couldn't get it to go. Now here's a 3 on the left side for the Bruins, no good. That was from Bryn Nelson again. So score remains 5-2 Valley City. 15:45 left here in the first half. High pass. Potratz corrals with the right hand. Bounce pass Deagle. Deagle a deep 2 on the right side. Off the rim, no good. Potratz gets it with that right hand, but her pass will be picked off by Wagner. Nice try by Potratz. Couple good plays there on that possession. Bruins have it. Bounce pass over to Wagner. She had 41. That 3 will go nowhere, except out of bounds on the air ball. Highlanders get the ball up by 3. It's 5-2 on the LaRue Lockout Financial scoreboard here in the first half. Anthony Verasa with you right here on the Voice of the Valley, KOVC. Thank you so much for tuning in here on this cold, frosty, frigid Friday evening. Egermont gets it off the paint for 2. Brooke Egermont extending the Highlander lead to 7-2. Good to see the Highlanders coming out here at home and trying to build up a quick lead. Now Wagner tried to drive, and she's going to be fouled. I believe it's on Egermont. Brooke Egermont, that'll be her first foul. As Addie Wagner will go to the line to shoot 2. As we said in the pregame show, Wagner, first free throw, rattles around, no good. So far, tough night of shooting so far for the Bruins. Wagner, 41 points in the win the other night over Wahpeton. Second free throw does go for Addie Wagner, who picks up her first point of the ball game. It's now 7-3 Highliners, 14:50 left here in the first half on the LaRue Lockout Financial Scoreboard. Deagle to Peterson, finds an open Egermont, off glass for 2. Notice that the last time we were calling this girls team that Egermont can go off glass pretty easily with space down low. She does it right there. She had 20 last time out last Friday in a loss. Egermont's already up to 4. Now here's a 3 by Wagner. That's front rim, no good. Rebound batted around, and it finds the hands of Peyton Peterson. So, again, a tough night shooting so far for the Bruins here. Credit to the Highliners, though. They're making their baskets, building up a big lead. Potratz gets it. She drives, collides with Wagner, and a foul will be called. Grace Hazelton will be the one picking up the foul for the Bruins. Deagle to inbound this one. She bounce passes this to Tessa Olsen. Olsen on the right side. Steps back. She'll take a 3. That one off glass and in. Tessa Olsen, a 3-pointer off the glass. Highliners up big now. It's 12-3 on the LaRue Lockout Financial Scoreboard. This one's tossed down low. Now it's a bounce pass to the outside. Not being able to corral that one was Caribou. Goes out of play. So it's all Highliners here early. They have the 12-3 lead. 13:55 left here in the first half. Pretty much whatever the Highliners are shooting goes in. For the Bruins, it's the opposite. Everything they shoot just won't go in. Bruins got to wake up here, or else the Highliners are going to run away with it at home. Tessa Olsen over that Highliner logo. Left-hand dribble, now passes to Potratz. Potratz to Deagle, top of the key. Deagle over to Olsen. Olsen down low. Rebound's going to be batted around, but it's going to be picked up by Govan. She finds Peterson, and she's rejected, but a foul was called. Addie Wagner will pick up her first foul. Going to be a frustrating night for Wagner so far. Peyton Peterson's first free throw is up and good. 10-point lead for Valley City. It's 13-3. Wagner, 41 points last time out. 0 for 2 from three-point range, and only 1 of 2 from the free throw line so far tonight. Peterson's second free throw is up and good as well. Just like that. 14-3 Highliner lead on the LaRue Lockout Financial Scoreboard here tonight. 13.5 left here in the first half. This one's bounce pass down low. Finds Nelson. Nelson turns around, takes a jumper from the elbow, and that one is good. Excellent shot by Bryn Nelson. Maybe a little jump start here for the Bruins. As Govan to Peterson. Bounce pass to Potratz. Going to go out of play off of Hazelton last. So it'll be Highliner ball as Laura Green will come in for Caribou for the Bruins. As Greta Govan will inbound this one with 19 on the shot clock for Valley City. Faith Peterson into the game for the first time tonight. Carly Govan takes a jumper from the left elbow. That one's no good. And the Bruins will come away with it. Wagner has the board. Makes her way up the court. Wagner drives. Bounce pass into the paint. And it's going to be a jump ball. Possession, I believe, will go to the Highliners, and it will. So Peyton Peterson from underneath her own basket. Bounce passes this one into Drew Potratz. 14-5. Highliners in the lead on the LaRue Lockout Financial Scoreboard. This one tossed in. Stolen by Wagner. Excellent anticipation. Now she slings it up with the right hand. And now taking that jump shot, getting that one to go. Bryn Nelson once again. So right there, nice stop and score for the Bruins. Cut the lead in half now, 14-7 Highliner lead. Govan, Faith Peterson, top of the key. Gives it right back over to Greta Govan. Now to Carly Govan down low. She'll turn around to Greta Govan. Potratz to Carly Govan, who's double teamed. The referee will stop the play for a foul. As Tegan Malo will pick up the foul for Fargo South. That's her first. Greta Govan to inbound this one from underneath the Bruin basket. Finds Faith Peterson. Finds Carly Govan. Now here's Tessa Olsen. A wide open three straight away. That one's no good. Rebound will find its way to Laura Green of the Bruins. So Bruins trying to dig themselves out of an 11-point deficit. That pass is going to be picked off by Brooke Egermont. Nice job by number 33 for Valley City. Olsen finds Greta Govan. Govan is going to have her pass kicked out of bounds off the foot of Laura Green. It will remain Highliner basketball. 11:59 left here in the first half. 14-7 Highliner lead on the LaRue Lockout Financial Scoreboard. Greta Govan tosses into Carly Govan. Then her pass is stolen by the Bruins. Wagner has it. Wagner sends a pass over to Nelson. Nelson takes a three. That one's off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Carly Govan. So Bryn Nelson now 0 of 3 from three-point range here tonight. Tessa Olsen, Faith Peterson, Greta Govan to Tessa Olsen. Olsen a deep two on the right side. That one swirls around and goes in. So Tessa Olsen will extend the Highliner lead to a 16-7 on the LaRue Lockout Financial Scoreboard. Fargo South 0 of 5 from three-point range here so far tonight. Wagner, a nice move to buy some space. Now here's a three off the left side. That one's no good. Shooting that one was Hazelton. And now a foul was called on the rebound. Faith Peterson will pick up the foul for Valley City. That's her first. Fargo South will inbound this one with 10 on the shot clock. Wagner thought about a three. Now she'll take a three. That one off the glass, no good. Rebound, though, will find Nelson. Nelson puts that one up, no good, but a foul again. So Wagner 0 of 3 from three-point range. Just 1 of 2 from the line, as that foul was on Carly Govan. That's her first. First free throw coming up here from Nelson. That one is good. Bryn Nelson now up to 7 points. She gets 7 of 8 for this Bruin team. The only other point from Addie Wagner on a free throw. 11:05 left here in the first half. Nelson dribbles the ball, spins it. Now the second free throw, front rim, no good. So it'll remain an 8-point lead for Valley City, 16-8 on the LaRue Lockout Financial Scoreboard. Govan's pass finds Faith Peterson. Peyton Peterson. Greta Govan at three. That one off back rim, no good. Rebound punched out of bounds by Brooke Egermont. Lexi Johnson comes into the game for the Bruins. As the Bruins will inbound this one from underneath their own basket. Laura Green will give it right back to Addie Wagner. Wagner 41 points in the overtime win the other night against Wahpeton. Wagner with it, left-hand dribble. Number 3 steps back right in front of the Highliner bench. Thought about a three, little starter step move. Very shifty, tries to put that one up. No good, and the rebound batted around. Highliners come away with it. Potrats to Olsen. Tessa Olsen grabs it, immediately calls out for some movement. Faith Peterson, Drew Potrats, top of the key to the left side. Peterson. Here's Egermont in the paint, turns, puts that one up, no good. Rebound batted around. Green had it, but Faith Peterson comes away with it, and then a foul is called on Fargo South. Addie Wagner picking up her second foul. Dylan Deagle back into the game. She'll inbound this one. She finds an open Potrats on the left side. Here's a three, and that one off the rim, no good. Rebound finds Tessa Olsen. She puts it up, but no good. Rebound still batted around. Egermont will come away with it. That one's no good. Rebound still batted around. It's going to go out of bounds off of Deagle last. And now Deagle says, whoa, I didn't touch it. Referee agrees. It's going to remain Highliner basketball. Highliners will keep the ball here. This one's inbounded. Egermont puts it up. No good. Foul is called. Lexi Johnson will pick up her first foul for the Bruins here. As Egermont will go to the line, bounces the ball 3 times. First free throw is up and good. Egermont makes it 17-8 Highliners on the LaRue Lockout Financial Scoreboard. Second free throw for number 33. Mimics the first and goes in. 2 of 2 from the line that time. It's now 18-8. Highlanders restore that 10-point lead. They were up by as many as 11. Wagner, a three-pointer. That one front rim, no good once again. She's now 0 of 4 from three-point range as Peyton Peterson will come down with the rebound. As Olsen tried to put that one up, no. Deagle off glass, no. And then Egermont off glass gets that one to fall. And now Fargo South will call a timeout, so we'll take a timeout. 9:33 left here in the first half. Highlanders up big 20-8. We'll be back in 30 seconds right here on KOVC.
The keys to the game are brought to you by RE/MAX Now of Valley City and Jamestown. Just as the keys to today's game offer growth, success, and opportunity for the future, so do the keys to your new property. Whether you're looking for the keys to your starter home, the keys to home where you raise your family, the keys to your business, or the keys to your lake home or retirement property, for every step of the way, RE/MAX Now of Valley City and Jamestown are here for you. Check out our website, findrealtynow.com, for pictures and virtual tours.
Highlanders lead it 20-8 on the LaRue Lockout Financial Scoreboard here tonight. 9:33 left here in the first half. Timeout on the court was brought to you by Mobility Plus Rehabilitation. Well, we mentioned earlier in the broadcast that the Highlander wrestling team is in a triangular this evening over in Jamestown. They won their first matchup over Legacy 37-33. Big weekend coming up for the Highlander wrestling team next Saturday in Devil's Lake for the EDC tournament. Highlanders wrestling team will be the number 2 seed going into that one. So 9:33 is all that remains here in the first half. Highlanders up by 12. It's 20-8 on the LaRue Lockout Financial Scoreboard as Fargo South will inbound this one. Addie Wagner has it. Only 1 point in the ball game. 0 of 4 from three-point range. As she'll make a pass over to Tylen Hofford. Hofford's pass will go off of a Highlander out of play. Bruins keep possession. 18 on the shot clock. Wagner will go over to the referee to get this one underneath the Highlander basket. Wagner wants movement from her team. She gets some. She finds Caribou. Caribou drives. Kicks this one down low. Putting that one up off glass. No good was Malo. And the referee will call a foul on the hold. Tessa Olsen will pick up her first foul. Fargo South will inbound this one with a fresh shot clock. Wagner finds Nelson. Nelson pump fakes on the three, drives in the paint, puts up the shot. That one's no good. Egermont will come away with the board. That's her second. Tough first half shooting for the Bruins. Potratz over to Deagle. Deagle thought about a three, tosses down low, finds Peyton Peterson. Peterson finds Egermont. She goes off glass, no good. Peterson gets the rebound and gets that one to go. Peyton Peterson with her third board and her 4th points here. 22-8. Highlanders lead it on the LaRue Lockout Financial Scoreboard. Wagner drives, puts that one up with the right hand, off glass for 2, and the foul. Potratz picks up the foul. So Wagner has a chance for a 3-point play. We'll see if that play gets the Bruins going here. That was an excellent job by Wagner. Free throw is up and good. She completes the 3-point play. Makes the score now 22-11 Highlanders on the LaRue Lockout Financial Scoreboard. That one goes out of play off of Valley City. So the Bruins will get possession right back. 8.5 left here in the first half. 11-point ball game. Highlanders enjoying a nice lead. Wagner with it. Wagner drives with the left hand. She puts up the floater. That one is good. Addie Wagner, 5 consecutive points now. Makes it 22-13 Highlanders. Deagle has it on the right side. Gives it to Olsen. Olsen top of the key. Potratz down low for Peyton Peterson. Bounce pass this one out. Olsen, she'll take a 3 straight away. Off the side of the rim, no good. Rebound tipped up in the air. Egermont will come away with it. She puts it back up, no good. And a foul is called. Tegan Mallow picking up her second foul. Egermont at the line. She's 2 of 2. First free throw is up, no good. That one hit off the back of the rim and ricocheted out pretty quickly. Score remains 22-13 for the Highlanders. Egermont gets the ball back from the official. Bounced it a couple of times. Second free throw is up and good. So she goes 1 of 2 this time from the line. 10-point lead once again for Valley City. 23-13 they lead it. Bruins will inbound this one. Green to Wagner. Wagner 5 consecutive points for the Bruins. She drives with the right hand. Goes in the paint. Off glass. No good. Rebound batted around. A Bruin was fouled. Deagle picks up the foul. That's her second, the 7th on the Highlanders here in the half. As Malo will go to the line to shoot 2. First rebound is free throw, is good. Makes it 23-14. Highliner lead. Fargo South. It's been a frustrating first half for them. That second free throw is good as well for Malo. She makes it 23-15. Timeout on the court. We'll take a timeout. 7:55 left here in the first half. We'll be right back right here on KOVC.
At Bank Forward, we understand ag. Hi, I'm Dan Donnelly, ag lender with Bank Forward in Valley City. Many of our employees have deep agricultural roots and understand firsthand the ups and downs of farming and ranching. When you talk to us about your ag operation, you can trust we understand your language and the current state of agriculture. Stop in today and let's discuss your ag operations needs. Standing with ag producers for over 90 years. It's simply the forward way. Bankforward.com, member FDIC.
That timeout brought to you by Mobility Plus Rehabilitation. 23-15, Highlanders lead on the LaRue Lockout Financial Scoreboard. 7:55 left here in the first half. Highlanders to inbound this one. I'll make a correction on the wrestling score. Highlanders beat Legacy 37-36 as they're still participating in the triangular in Jamestown. That pass deflected by Wagner out of play. Highlanders will keep possession. Either way, big weekend next weekend for the wrestling team. They'll be the number 2 seed in the EDC tournament at Devil's Lake. Highlanders inbound this one. Govan to Deagle. Potrat has it on the left side. Back over to Greta Govan. Here's Deagle, top of the key. She'll take a three-pointer. That one off the back rim, no good. And Fargo South comes away with it. Malo with her third board. Deagle now 1 of 2 from three-point range. Bruins trying to get this lead down more. Here's a three-pointer. That one is good from Bryn Nelson. That's her first from three-point range. She's 1 of 4. Makes it 23-18 now, Highliners. This one tossed in. Peterson gets it. Shot is no good, but she's fouled. A lot of fouls here in this one. Tegan Mallow picking up her third. So Peterson back to the line where she's 2 of 2. First free throw is up and good, and make that 3 of 3. Faith Peterson will check back in for Valley City. As Peterson gets the ball back from the official. Peyton Peterson, that is. Second free throw is up. Off the front of the rim and off the back of the rim and good. So she's 4 of 4 from the line here this evening, making it 25-18 Highliners. 7:14 left here in the first half on the LaRue Lockout Financial Scoreboard. Fargo South to inbound this one. Bryn Nelson has it. Number 22 just hit a big three-pointer a couple moments ago in this game. Gives it to Wagner. Wagner starting to pick it up a little bit here, late here in the first half. Nelson now in possession, gives it to Wagner. Wagner's going to take a deep three-pointer. That one misses. No good. Egremont will come away with it. Not sure if that was the right shot there by Wagner, but nonetheless, Valley City will take it. Olsen to Greta Govan. Govan to Carly Govan. She goes off glass. No good. Wagner comes away with the board. Bruins now running up the court. Kicked out to Nelson. Wagner thought about a three. Now she'll step in. Takes a deep two. That one off the rim. No good. Rebound to Fargo South, but then stolen by Olsen. So Faith Peterson had it and lost it for a moment. And the referee, I believe, is going to call a foul now on Taylon Hoffert. That'll be her first. Lexi Johnson will come back into the game for Fargo South. As Faith Peterson's first free throw is good, so she will get a second. Extends the Highliner lead to 26-18 on the LaRue Lockout Financial Scoreboard. Second free throw is no good from Peterson, but Egremont comes away with the board. Thought about taking the two, but now she's going to be stripped of the ball. So the Bruins have it, driving up the court, putting that one up. It rattles around, no good, was Hazelton. And now a jump ball will be called. Possession to the Bruins. Laura Green to inbound this one for Fargo South. Trying to find someone to pass to. Has to quickly, and she'll find Hoffert. Hoffert back to Green. Green with it. She's going to drive on the right side. Kicks this one over to Johnson. Johnson puts that shot up. No good. Olsen comes away with the board. Valley City with it. And now a foul will be called on Tessa Olsen on the charge. That's Olsen's second. Bruins will get the ball right back, trailing 26-18 on the LaRue Lockout Financial School Board. 5:58 left here in the first half. Bruins inbound this one. Hazelton has it. Where's number 23 for the Bruins? Left-hand dribble, switches to the right side. Almost loses the ball, but she gets it back. Now finds Hoffert. Hoffert finds Laura Green. Laura Green now finds Nelson. Nelson on the right side, working on Faith Peterson. Shot clock's at 12, kicks it out. Hoffert takes a wide open three on the right side. That one is good. Talon Hoffert, a three-pointer, makes it 26-21 Highliners. Carly Govan has that pass deflected out of play as the Bruins trying to chip away here. It was at one point a 22-8 ball game in favor of Valley City. Greta Govan to inbound this one. Almost has it stolen, but it gets to Egremont. Egremont puts it up off glass. No good. Rebound to the Bruins. Bruins come away with it. Hazelton on the right side, working on Potratz. Sends a pass over. Hoffert off glass for two. Excellent play there by Hazelton, finding a wide open Hoffert. Makes it a three-point game. It's 26-23 Highliners as that pass is almost stolen. And now finds Carly Govan. Brooke Egremont gets it off glass for two. Highliners needed that one. 28-23, they lead it. Under 5 minutes left here in the first half. Green has it for the Bruins. Green on the left side. Sends a pass over to Malo. Now finds Hoffert. Nelson with it. Kicks this one over. Here's a three on the right side. That one off glass and goes in. Lexi Johnson. Call the bank. She gets it to go. 28-26 Highliner lead. Carly Govan bounced past the Potratz. Thought about a three. Potratz on the left side. Kicks out to Faith Peterson now. Things getting a little tense for Valley City. Carly Govan has it at the free throw line. Stripped to the ball. It's on the ground. She still has it. A couple players dive for it. It's going to be a jump ball possession of Valley City. It's now 28-26. Highliners clinging to a 2-point lead with 4:17 left here in the first half on the LaRue Lockout Financial Scoreboard. Well, this one's inbounded to Carly Govan. Bounce pass to Potratz. Finds Greta Govan now. Greta Govan coming from that left side to Carly Govan. Carly Govan bounce pass over to Peyton Peterson. She finds the open lane. Off glass. No good on the shot clock violation. But I believe they will call a foul on the Bruins. Bryn Nelson will pick up her first foul. Peterson will go back to the line for Valley City. First free throw, no good from Peyton Peterson. That's her first miss tonight. Now 4 of 5 from the line. Still a solid evening from the free throw stripe. Bounces the ball a couple times. Second free throw is up and good. Makes it 29-26 Valley City with exactly 4 minutes left here in the first half on the LaRue Lockout Financial Scoreboard. Hazelton with it. Hoffert, she'll take a three straight away. Back rim, no good. Rebound to Hazelton. Excellent hustle there by Hazelton. And then she'll just throw it away. Peterson has it. Peyton Peterson to Greta Govan. To Potratz. Now to Peterson down low in the paint. She'll spin. Fired off glass for two. 5-point lead once again for Valley City. It's 31-26, 3:30 left to go here in the first half. Fargo South in possession. Hazelton finds Green. Green to Nelson. Nelson steps back, takes a deep two. That one's no good. Faith Peterson with the board. Highliners in possession. Potrats finds Faith Peterson to Peyton Peterson. Potrats has it. She'll take a three from straight away. That one back rim, no good. Rebound to Green, but it's poked free. Greta Govin puts it up. That one's no good. And now the ball's on the ground. It's going to be a jump ball possession to the Bruins. Or they're going to call a foul. Carly Govin's the one that's going to pick up the foul. That's her second. So Bryn Nelson will go to the line, as it's the 9th foul here of the first half for Valley City. Both teams with 9 fouls. Bryn Nelson on the 1-and-1. No good. It's been that kind of night for Fargo South here. They trail 31-26 to the Highliners. 2:55 left here in the first half. That pass is stolen by Hoffert. Hoffert's got a clear-cut breakaway. She drives, and it's going to be rejected by Greta Govin. Excellent job by number 20 for Valley City to reject the would-be wide-open breakaway layup. I'm sure Coach Howard loves that hustle. 5-point lead maintained. Bruins have it underneath the Highliner basket. They'll inbound this one. Nelson gets it. She's rejected by Peyton Peterson. Rebound to Deagle now. Valley City doing everything right in this first half. Potrats down low. Egermont. Egermont gets it. Spins. And a foul is called before the shot. Hofford picks up the foul. That's her second. She's still down. Grabbing at that left ankle. As Emma Osborne will check into the game for Fargo South. We'll step aside. We'll be back in 30 right here on KOVC.
Brothers 3 has the area's widest variety of classic and new ice fishing tackle at the lowest prices to give you the edge this year. Before heading out onto the ice, stop in and get your live bait and tackle and fill your tank on the highest quality of gas and diesel. Brothers 3 is your locally owned and operated convenience store. As always, Brothers 3 has the lowest prices in town on everything from snacks and drinks to winter gear to propane and automotive supplies. Remember, it pays to shop at Brothers 3.
Highliner girls varsity basketball right here on KOVC. 2:40 left here in the first half. 31-26, Highliners lead it on the LaRue Lockout Financial Scoreboard as Taylon Hoffert is helped to her feet. Still laboring that left ankle. Hopefully she'll be okay. She's still being tended to on the court, running underneath that Fargo South basket with a couple trainers over there. But quick update on the Highliner wrestling. In a triangular over in Jamestown, won their first matchup over Legacy 37-36. So we'll have to try to get you updated there on the second half of that triangular. Well, we're going to have a doubleheader right here on KOVC tomorrow for VCSU basketball. Well, they're playing tonight. Valley City State hosting Waldorf. In the first game here this evening, the women's team for Valley City State winning by 20 over Waldorf, 73-53. As the men's game just getting underway just down the street at the bubble. Brooke Egermont at the line as she was fouled right before the break. 3 of 4 from the stripe here. First free throw is up. No good off the front rim. So far in this first half, basically for the most part of the first half, it was everything the Highlanders did was right. Everything the Bruins did was no good. Second free throw is good from Egermont. 6-point lead once again for Valley City. It's 32-26. 2:35 left here in the first half on the LaRue Lockout Financial Scoreboard. As Nelson has it. Bounce pass this one to Hazelton. Hazelton drives. Has that ball poked free, but she gets it back. Nelson's going to take a three from beyond the arc. That one's no good. Rebound to Dylan Deagle. Just Bruins cannot get those shots to fall here. Deagle has it. Thought about a three, gives it to Olsen. She'll take a wide open look three, and that one is good. Tessa Olsen now 2 of 4 from three-point range. 35-26, Highliners up big once again. Exactly 2 minutes left here in the first half. Nelson with it. Right-hand dribble. Working on Peyton Peterson. She's going to drive in, back to the basket. Almost called for the traveling. Will start her step, but now she'll kick this one out to Caribou. Caribou passes over. Now here's a shot that goes pretty much nowhere except out of bounds from Lexi Johnson. Highliners get the ball back. So as you can hear in my microphone, Bruins coach not happy with that shot selection. Highliners have it. That pass is tipped and will go out of play. It'll remain Highliner ball. $1:32 left here in the first half. 35-26 Highliner lead on the LaRue Lockout Financial scoreboard here tonight. Olsen with it. Bounce pass to Peterson. Puts it up. That one off glass for 2. 37-26. Highliners back ahead by 11. 1:20 left here in the first half. Fargo South has this one over to Osborne. Osborne will then find Johnson. Hazelton back to Osborne. It's going to be deflected off of Egremont and go out of play. So Egremont in the process picking up her second foul. Both teams with 10 fouls here in the first half. Osborne at the free throw line. That first free throw rattles around, no good. Score remains 37-26, Valley City. Osborne, second free throw is up. That one also no good. 37-26, Valley City with the lead. Just over a minute to play here in the first half. As this one's down low, Egremont with it, and she's fouled. And it's a foul party here tonight. Osborne will pick up her first. Fargo South now up to 11 fouls here as Egremont will go to the line to shoot 2. First free throw is no good. Hits off the back of the rim. Well, I can tell you my second half adjustments without even having to go to halftime. For both these teams, stop fouling. It's that plain and simple. Egremont, second free throw is up. Off the front of the rim and goes in. 38-26, Valley City with the lead. Just under a minute to go here in the first half on the LaRue Lockout Financial scoreboard. Hazelton has that pass deflected and stolen by Olsen. A lot of forced bad passes here for the Bruins in this matchup so far. Olsen drives, kicks it out. Here's a 3 from Potratz on the right side. That one is good. Potratz makes it 41-26, Valley City, as they're starting to run away with it here late in the first half. Hazelton has it. Passes over to Osborne. Osborne back to Hazelton. Hazelton's going to drive, puts it up in the paint, off glass, and gets that one to go. Tough shot, made it look easy, Grace Hazelton. 41-28, Valley City lead. 14 left here in the first half. Egremont kicks it out. Potratz, she'll take a 3 on the left side. That one off the rim, bounces around, no good. Peyton Peterson comes away with it, and it's going to be a jump ball. Bruins will get possession with 5.1 left here in the first half, 41-28. Highliners, 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Bruins taking their time. Hazelton just passes it as time expires. So why not call a timeout if you're the Bruins and move the ball up the court? Yeah, that wouldn't make a lot of sense. So at the half, 41-28, Highliners with the lead. We'll step aside for a break. When we come down, we'll talk about the first half right here on KOVC.
You need a building, and you need it now. Look into Winkler Structures, available at Smith Lumber Company in Valley City. From a quick build utility to bigger dome structures for cattle, machinery, or hay storage, Winkler Structures are designed for strength and security with their no-compromise fabric and high-strength structural steel. These buildings have stood the test of time for today's cost-conscious customer. Customize your Winkler structure at Smith Lumber Company, East Main, Valley City. Call 845-2135.
No, nothing else really even matter without you.
They're feeling the love at Central Avenue Health Mart Pharmacy, your community Health Mart pharmacy. Now through February 12th, take 20% off all jewelry. Dazzle your loved one with jewelry this Valentine's Day. Flu and cold season is still here. For all your healthcare needs and prescriptions, see your trusted healthcare resource. Central Avenue Health Mart Pharmacy, downtown Valley City. Health Mart, taking time to listen and care. Giving Hearts Day is Thursday, February 10th. Please remember the VCSU Foundation. Be a giving heart and make a difference in the life of a student at VCSU. Schedule your donation today at givingheartsday.org. Your donation of $10 or more will be matched, with matching gift provided by Ludwigson, Braun & Company, Matt Peterson. Donations can also be mailed or dropped off at the VCSU Foundation office. Join others for the 24-hour fundraising event benefiting more than 450 charities. For more info, contact the VCSU Foundation office at 845-7203.
Are you on the right financial path? Are all your financial professionals on the same page? At LaRue Lockout Financial, you can be assured that your investment professional and tax professional are working together. Call Ryan LaRue at 701-845-6938 or James M. Lockout, CPA, at 845-1660. Services offered through Investment Advisors, a division of Pro Equities Incorporated, a registered investment advisor. Securities offered through Pro Equities Incorporated, a registered broker-dealer and member of FINRA and SIPC.
I'll have a perfect lawn.
I'm your Husqvarna power equipment expert.
An articulated mower, precision performance.
With chainsaws, mowers, tractors, trimmers.
Swedish engineering.
I'll help you choose exactly what you need.
I feel the power.
And if you break it, I can fix it.
Of outdoor power equipment.
You deserve more power.
I want to share that power with you.
Power equipment is my life.
I feel the power.
Husqvarna spoken here.
Your Husqvarna dealer is SNS Auto Electric, Valley City.
Here at the half, 41-28 on the LaRue Lockout Financial Scoreboard. Anthony Verasso with you on the call of tonight's matchup here in Valley City as the girls Highlanders looking for that second win of the season. If they can copy that first half, they will definitely get it. Everything they did went right for them. Even a couple crazy shots from beyond the arc would go off glass to go in. However, and this is a scary thing in sports, everything the Bruins mostly did in that first half was going wrong. So Valley City's got to continue to try to force that trend to carry over into the second half. Well, let's give you some first half point totals. First, we'll start with the Bruins, and this is what is scary here in the world of sports. Addie Wagner had 41 points last time out on the court on Tuesday in a win. Only had 6 here in the first half. Lexi Johnson chipping in 2 points for the Bruins. A team-high 10 points from Bryn Nelson for the Bruins. She's also had a tough night shooting, but again, a team-high 10 points. Grace Hazelton with 2 points. 2 points also from Tegan Malo. Malo with 3 fouls, so you're going to have to keep an eye on that. And Taylon Hoffert, 5 points before she left this game late there in the first half. Now, point totals for the Valley City Highlanders. 3 points from Drew Potratz. 11 points for Peyton Peterson. That's a team high in the first half. 3 points from Dylan Deagle. 1 point from Faith Peterson, 10 from Tessa Olsen, and you'll have to excuse me, a team high, 13 points from Brooke Egermont in that first half. So again, here at halftime, Highlanders up big over the Fargo South Bruins, 41-28. We'll step aside for a break. When we come back, we'll talk more about this matchup right here on KOVC.
Beef it up with an order of locally fed and grown beef from Valley Meat Supply. Order by the front, side, or hind. It's all cut, wrapped, and sharp frozen. Valley Meat Supply also has hogs, half or whole. And check out their meat cases for a large selection of fresh meats and sausages. They slaughter every Tuesday and Thursday. Call 845-4705 or 800-752-5142. Load up your freezer now with the best beef and pork from Valley Meat Supply, West Main, Valley City. Your vehicle due for a bath? Calling all cars, calling all trucks. Check out Bridges Car Wash with the automatic car wash. It's quick and easy. Or do it yourself with the 2 fully equipped self-serve wash bays open year-round. Get your vehicle looking, feeling, and smelling new again with a wash and vacuum at Bridges Car Wash. Bridges Car Wash is your locally owned car wash. Your friends and neighbors and Highliner and VCSU Viking supporters. Bridges Car Wash on West Main, Valley City, now with 2 self-serve wash bays open year-round.
Why choose professional eye care centers? 3 great reasons are Dr. Frank, Dr. Freilich, and Dr. Jengula. 3 of the most educated professional optometrists you'll ever meet. Next is their great selection. Have they got frames? Over 1,000 pair for you to try. So many on hand that you'll want a pair for every outfit. And yes, all of their frames and lenses are backed up by warranty. Visit ProEyeCareCenters.com and make an appointment today in Valley City, Jamestown, or Carrington. Professional Eye Care Centers, clearly the best.
Need an electrician? Get free quotes from the local pros at Highline Electric in Valley City. Fast, reliable, and competitive pricing. Their knowledgeable and skilled staff provide electrical services for residential, commercial, industrial, and agricultural. Highline Electric, family owned since 1986. Owners Chad and Tracy Zahn and Bruce and Amy Anderson have built a reputation of integrity and quality. Times and technology have changed, but their focus on honest service has not at Highline Electric in Valley City. Call 845-0731.
Hey Valley City, Jamestown Regional Medical Center knows how important it is to receive care close to home. That's why JRMC orthopedic surgeon Dr. Timothy Volk offers care right in Valley City. Learn about local care for hips, shoulders, knees, and toes at www.jrmcnd.com/Valley City. Schedule online anytime at jrmcnd.com/Valley City or call 701-952-4878.
Jamestown Regional Medical Center will never stop building for you.
Here at halftime, the Highliners girls varsity basketball team up big over the Fargo South Bruins. It's 41-28 on the LaRue Lockout Financial Scoreboard. Let's get you caught up on some other local area scores in different sports. Well, the first one is the Valley City wrestling team. They're in a triangular right down the road over in Jamestown. They won their first matchup against Legacy 37-36. It's a close one. As Jaron Matheny, voice of Jamestown Sports, giving me updates here. Good young man, that Jaron Matheny. Right now, though, a little sketchy. Jamestown's winning barely 29-27 over Valley City with a couple matches left. I don't know, that rivalry heating up. I don't know, Valley City people. Can you handle if Jamestown pulls out the win? But let's see. There's 3 matches left. I got confidence in Valley City. Well, tomorrow coming up right here on KOVC, we got a doubleheader. VCSU men's and women's basketball. Women at 3, men are at 5, taking on Viterbo. Viterbo, you say tomato, I say tomato. Well, both teams are hosting Waldorf this evening. And the final score of the women's game tonight, Valley City, big winners in that one, 73-53. They're now 6-4 overall in the NSAA, but an overall score of 9-11. Men's game currently underway. We'll get you the scores when we have them. So the big score right here, right now, all that matters for the Highliners girls basketball team, they're in the lead. 41-28 on the LaRue Lockout Financial Scoreboard. And before I toss it to one more break, got to remind you, 1 month from tomorrow, right here in Valley City, it's the Winter Show, Tim Montana, opening act Tripwire. You don't want to miss out. Go over to the newsdakota.com tab right now, the concert tab. Get your tickets. Very easy. If I can do it, you can do it. You don't want to miss out. It's supposed to be a great event. I can't wait. It's my first one since I've moved out here. I'm all about it. Again, Tim Montana, opening act Tripwire. Go to newsdakota.com right now. By the time I come back from this break, it will already be in your emails. And then we'll have tip-off right here at The Hack on KOVC.
This time out is brought to you by Mobility Plus Rehabilitation, with offices in Valley City, Enderlin, Lisbon, and Gwinner in North Dakota, and Hawley, Minnesota. Our mission is to provide exceptional physical and occupational therapy to minimize pain and maximize mobility to quickly return you to the quality of life you deserve. Just as in the timeout of this game, we will take the time with you to evaluate, educate, strategize, and formulate a plan for the rest of your game based on your unique situation. This is Megan Beck, occupational therapist, and I invite you to call any of our offices at Mobility Plus Rehabilitation today.
Girls varsity basketball right here on KOVC. Your Highliners lead at 41-28 over the Fargo South Bruins. And if you just heard me before the break and you went to the concert tab on newsdakota.com, I bet you those tickets are already in the email. That's how fast it is, technology. Let me tell you. Well, Highliners will be going left to right here to open up this second half. They're in the home white uniforms, powder blue letters and numbers on the front and back, outlined in red. Fargo South in the brown road uniforms. Gold numbers front and back now, 35-27. Jamestown over Valley City Wrestling. That three-pointer from Dylan Deagle is good to open up the second half. So more good for Valley City here, as now their lead's 44-28. They're running away with this one here at home. Nelson has it for the Bruins. Sends a pass to her teammate Wagner, taking the three. That's no good. It's been that kind of night. Now 0 of 6 from three-point range for Fargo South for Addie Wagner. Olsen has it, finds Potratz, finds Deagle. Deagle with it. Calls over her teammate. Now bounce passes this one to Tessa Olsen. Olsen with it. Now over to Potratz. Potratz down low for Peyton Peterson. She spins, puts it up, no good. Egermont with the board, and she will now have a jump ball. Egermont now with 6 boards. Jump ball possession goes way of the Bruins. They trail at 44-28 with 17 minutes left to go in regulation on the LaRue Lockout Financial Scoreboard. This one's tossed over to Caribou. Caribou, but 3. That one's no good. Rebound batted around. Tessa Olsen will come away with it. Just a bad shooting night for the Bruins this evening. Credit to them. They're just trying to get out of it, though, the best they can. As that pass by Potratz will be stolen by Wagner. Wagner's got numbers if she wants it. Bounce passes this one over. That one's rejected by Tessa Olsen. Excellent job as Malo thought she was going to have an open layup. Olsen now to Potratz. Potratz to Deagle. Deagle tosses this one into Egremont. Back to the basket. Spins. Puts that one up. Off glass for 2. Egremont, 15 points in this one so far. It's 46-28. Highliners lead it on the LaRue Lockout Financial scoreboard. Here's a 3 on the right side. That one is good from Grace Hazelton. That's much needed 3-pointer. Makes it 46-31 with exactly 16 minutes left in this one. Deagle with it. Sends a pass to Potratz. Potratz top of the key. Now goes to the left side. Kicks it over to Olsen. Olsen, she's going to drive baseline. Bounce past this one. Deflected out of play off the right hand of Hannah Caribou. Valley City doing an excellent job here in the second half of coming out and consistently hitting shots. This one's tossed in. Egremont gets it from beyond the arc, and she hits that one. 49-31, 18-point lead for Valley City, their biggest of the night. Now Wagner, she'll take a 3. That one's off the back of the rim, no good. Nelson comes away with the board, though, for the Bruins. 0 of 7 for Wagner from three-point range here tonight. She has it. As that pass deflected by Olsen. Wagner tries to fight for it. It's going to go out of bounds off of Tessa Olsen. Bruins maintain possession. As the Bruins have it, that's Hazelton. Grace Hazelton just hit a 3-pointer for her team. Now over to Nelson. Nelson tries to send that pass. It's going to be deflected and stolen by Tessa Olsen. Olsen with it. On that left side, bounce pass to Deagle. Deagle chucks up a 3. That one is good. Dylan Deagle, another 3-pointer, and Fargo South calls a timeout. We'll take a timeout. You're listening to Highliners Girls Basketball right here on KOVC.
Dropberg Electric believes in quality first, taking pride in their work, and standing behind every project they do. They bring together the power, technology, and experience to keep your business online. The success of Dropberg Electric depends on 3 major ideals: the quality of their products, the commitment to their customers, and most of all, their customer service. Call Dropberg Electric today at 845-3010 or visit them online at dropbergelectric.com.
Was brought to you by Mobility Plus Rehabilitation. Here in the second half, points 11-3 in favor of Valley City, extending their lead to 52-31 on the LaRue Lockout Financial scoreboard with 15:05 left in regulation. Dylan Deagle just hit a big 3-pointer right before that timeout from the Bruins. As again, Highliner wrestling team in a triangular down the street in Jamestown won the first one over Legacy 37-36. Currently trailing Jamestown right now 35-27. As we get the updates, we will pass them along right here on KOVC. Hazelton now has it for the Bruins, sends a pass over to Malo. Malo with it. Fires a pass over to Caribou. Caribou to Hazelton, down low, deflected out of play off of Carly Govin. It'll remain Bruin basketball. Quick programming note tomorrow morning right here on KOVC live from Alley Beans, 9 a.m. Coffee with the coaches. All coaches always welcome. Have some good discussions and a cup of coffee as well. This one's tossed in. Nelson has it for the Bruins. She drives and just lofts that ball up to nobody. Olsen will come away with it. Tessa Olsen's going to drive, and a foul is called. Both these teams, 11 fouls in the first half. As Grace Hazelton will pick up her second foul. First team foul of the half for the Bruins. Highliners inbound this one. Carly Govin. Dylan Deagle has it in the paint, kicks it over, and before she could, she is fouled. Grace Hazelton back-to-back fouls for the Bruins. That's her third. 2 fouls now here in the second half for the Bruins, 52-31. Carly Govin, the quick jumper, that one's no good. Bruins will come away with the board. That was Tegan Malo. Wagner has it. She just takes the three from straight away. That one is good. And Wagner needed that one. Now 1 of 8 from three-point range, 52-34. Highliners lead it. Deagle has it. Deagle over to Potratz. Potratz on that left side. Drives, now turns, kicks it over. Deagle. She's got the hot hand from 3 lately. She'll drive. Just chuck that one up in the paint. Off glass for 2. As this one quickly up for the Bruins, putting that one up, no good. Getting her own board, putting it back up again, no good, was Tegan Malo. It's been that kind of night for Fargo South. Highliners come away with it. Potratz has it. Bounce passes this one to Govan. Carly Govan chucks it up with the left hand. That's no good. Her tough night continues. 0-5 from the floor. Bruins come away with it. That pass will deflect off of Caribou and go out of play. Now official, Jamestown winning over Valley City and Rustling in their triangular by a score of 38-33. So Highliners split their triangular here this evening. Deagle with it over to Greta Govan. That pass to Greta Govan deflected, but Carly Govan comes away with it. Peterson now to Deagle. She goes off glass for 2. 56-34. Highliners well in the lead in this one. Nelson has it for the Bruins. And then she'll be called for a travel. 13-15, all that remains in this one. Olsen with it. Quickly sends a pass to Greta Govan. Now to Deagle. Deagle thought about a 3. Now she's going to drive. Kicks it out. Greta Govan to Peyton Peterson. Peterson down low. Has that pass deflected and stolen for a moment by the Bruins, but a jump ball is going to be called. Possession arrow will stick with Valley City. Bruins made a 12-point deficit go down all the way to 2 in the first half, but ever since then, Valley City's run away with this one. Well on their way to getting that second win of the row. This one tossed in, Carly Govan with it. She'll chuck that one up, no good, but she was fouled. Laura Green picking up her first. Carly Govan will go to the line for the first time tonight. First free throw is up off the front of the rim, no good. Carly Govan has yet to register a point here tonight for Valley City. Bounces the ball a couple of times, spins it. Second free throw goes in. So Carly Govan, 1 of 2 from the line, makes it 57-34 Valley City on the LaRue Lockout Financial scoreboard with 12:50 left in this one. Hazelton with it, sends a pass over to Green. Green fakes the pass, now gives this one over to Wagner. Wagner drives, she'll put it up from the left elbow. That one clanks around, no good. Rebound punched up in the air. Valley City will come away with it. That's Carly Govan. Good to note, Taylon Hoffer back in the game for the Bruins as Govan shot no good. Peterson gets the board and the putback. And she was fouled as well in the process, so she'll have a chance for a 3-point play. Hoffert, just mentioned her. She's the one that just picked up the foul. Peyton Peterson will bounce the ball a couple of times. Free throw is up off the front of the rim, no good, so she cannot make it a 3-point play for Valley City. Score remains 59-34, Highliners. Nelson, she'll just take a 3 on the right side. Back rim, no good for the Bruins. Rebound punched around. Greta Govan has it. As Tessa Olsen makes a nice move. Wide open 3 straight away. That's no good. Nelson will come away with the board for the Bruins. Jump ball possession now for Fargo South. They'll take every possession they can get, trailing 59-34 on the LaRue Lockout Financial scoreboard. 12 minutes exactly left here in regulation. Wagner with it. Dribbles behind the back. Now goes to the right side. Into a double team. Gets out of it. Now she drives. Puts up the right-hand floater off the back of the rim. Clanks around. Still no good. Egremont comes down with the board. Egremont up to 7 rebounds here tonight. She has it. Thought about a three. Now she's going to be called for a travel. So this one's inbounded by the Bruins to Laura Green. Green has it. Dribbles with the right hand now to the left. She'll take a deep two. That one may have been deflected. Ball just punched up in the air, and Olsen will come away with it. As here comes Tessa Olsen in the paint. Jumps. That one is good. And the Bruins will call a timeout, so we'll take a timeout. 61-34. Highliners well on their way to their second win of the season. We'll be back in 30 seconds as you're listening to Highliners Girls Basketball right here on KOVC.
At CHI Mercy Health, we believe human kindness is at the root of all healing, providing care on a human level, courage when it's needed most, and a connection that's ever present among us all. Human kindness is meant to be shared. It puts a smile on someone's face and seeks to do the same for others. Take the time to nourish what's inside and watch your life flourish outside, because taking care of yourself is an act of human kindness. Just like human kindness, happiness can come from the most unexpected places. Whether it's from your friend, your dog, or a memory, embrace it and pass it on. CHI Mercy Health of Valley City.
Timeout brought to you by Mobility Plus Rehabilitation. 61-34. Highliners well in the lead in this one on the LaRue Lockout Financial Scoreboard. 11:23 left in the ball game. Would you believe me if I told you last time these two teams met back on December 21st? That was at Fargo South. Bruins came away with a 71-64 win, but tonight has been all Valley City. They can do no wrong. Bruins inbound this one. Green in possession. Gives it over to Hazelton. Hazelton with it, working on Potrats. Hazelton, right-hand dribble. Gives it to Wagner. Wagner's going to drive on that right side. She puts that one up. That's an air ball, no good. As the rebound to Hoffert, and another foul. Carly Govan picking up her third. Highliners picking up their second foul here in the second half. Both teams with 11 in the first half, 4 so far for the Bruins here in the second half. Nelson spins, puts up the jump shot. That's no good. Highliners come away with the board. Govan, Egremont with it. She drives, off glass, no good. Rebound to Nelson of the Bruins. As now Wagner puts it up with the right hand. That one off glass, no good, but she was fouled. Faith Peterson will pick up her second foul for Valley City. Wagner's first free throw is good. So now she's 3 of 4 from the line, makes it 61-35. Valley City. Second free throw is good as well from Addie Wagner. 61-36. Highliners in the lead on the LaRue Lockout Financial Scoreboard. 10:40 left in the ball game. Toss to Carly Govan. Now Potrats has it. His open three on the left side. That's no good. Rebound to the Bruins. Green has it and immediately just passes this one over to Hazelton. Wagner has it. Working on Greta Govan. Drives. Puts up the right-hand floater. That one is good. 61-38. Highliners lead it on the LaRue Lockout Financial Scoreboard. Tossed over to Faith Peterson. Thought about a three. Now passes to Egremont. Egremont, she'll take the jumper from the free throw line. No good. Govan gets the rebound. Potrats takes a deep two. That one's no good. Faith Peterson now in the paint has it, but loses it to Hoffert. Bruins will come away with it. Nelson has it. She'll take a three on the left side. That one off the rim. No good. Highliners in possession. Potrats to Egremont. Has that ball poked free. And it's stolen by Green. She's going to have to get away from Peterson. She does. Green sends a bounce pass over to Wagner, doing an excellent job to maintain possession as she almost lost that one to Greta Govan. Wagner has it. Shot clock at 19. Game clock 9.5. Wagner's going to drive. Right-hand floater off glass. No good once again. Highliners come away with it. They lead at 61-38 on the LaRue Lockout Financial Scoreboard. Greta Govan. Faith Peterson over to Greta Govan once again beyond the arc. Her pass gets to Carly Govan. Now over to Faith Peterson. Shot clock's at 12. Faith drives off glass for two. Good ball movement from Valley City there. They extend their lead to 63-38. with exactly 9 minutes left in regulation on the LaRue Lockout Financial scoreboard. Nelson a three for the Bruins. That's no good. Rebound batted around, and Greta Govin will come away with it for Valley City. And now Potrats on the wide open layup. Gets that one to go. 65-38 Highliners running away with this one. Wagner has it. Right hand dribble. Now she'll just leave this one for Grace Hazelton. Hazelton to Nelson. Nelson signaling one of her teammates to go to the right side. Doesn't like that situation, so she'll hang on to it. Now she'll just take a three. That one just misses completely and goes off glass. Faith Peterson with the board for the Highliners. As Potrats has it, dribbles with the right hand, tosses this one to Carly Govin. She gets it, off glass for two. Carly Govin extending the Highliner lead, 67-38 on the LaRue Lockout Financial scoreboard. Hazelton with it. Hazelton makes a little starter step move, loses the ball, but gets it back. Now she'll just quickly pass one over to Hoffert. And the referee will call a foul, I believe on Egremont. For Egremont, that's her third foul. Wagner inbounds this one to Nelson. Under 8 minutes remaining here in this game. Highliners well in the lead, and travel is going to be called on Nelson. So Valley City will go to 2-11 on the season. Fargo South will go to 7-8. Here's a three from Olsen, and that one is good. Tessa Olsen, her third three-pointer, makes it 70-38 on the LaRue Lockout Financial scoreboard here tonight. Fargo South has it right now. They move it up the court. As Wagner tosses that one up, no good, and another foul in this game because that's what it needs. Greta Govin will pick up her first foul. Both teams with 4 fouls here in the second half. Both teams had 11 apiece in the first half. Wagner's first free throw is no good. Score remains 70-38 Highliners. Second free throw is good from Wagner. Makes it 70-39 on the LaRue Lockout Financial scoreboard in favor of Valley City. Greta Govin with it on the left side. She drives, kicks it out. Olsen thought about a three. She's going to send it over to Deagle. Deagle at the top of the key. Sends it past to Peyton Peterson. Now to Olsen. That pass back to Peterson. She'll put it up. No good. And guess what? It's another foul. Lexi Johnson picking up the foul. Bryn Nelson picking up the foul. That's her second. First free throw from Peterson is good. Peterson gets the ball back from the referee. She'll dribble it a couple of times. Second free throw off the back of the rim. No good. Rebound is swatted out of play. See who they give possession to. They're going to say it off Deagle last. So it'll be Bruin basketball with exactly 7 minutes left in this game. It's a complete blowout for Valley City. They lead at 71-39 on the LaRue Lockout Financial scoreboard. This one's tossed over to Wagner. Wagner working on Carly Govin, or Greta Govin, excuse me. Wagner with it. Sends a pass over to Nelson. Now this one's to Caravo. Back to Nelson, top of the key. Shot clock's at 10. Nelson just chucks up a three. That's no good. So Valley City comes away with it. Greta Govin off glass for two. Her first points of the ball game for Greta Govin make it 73-39 Highliners on the LaRue Lockout Financial scoreboard. Caravo hands this one off to Wagner. Wagner has that ball poke free, but she gets it right back. Now quickly sends a pass to Hoffert. And if Hoffert had just let that one go, it would have been out of bounds off of Deagle. But Hoffert tipped it at the last second. So it'll be Bruin ball. Highliner ball. Peyton Peterson waiting for the okay to inbound this one. Gives this one to Tessa Olsen. Olsen with it over that Highliner logo. Now to Deagle. Good shooting night from number 22. She got 3 3-pointers. As Carly Govan gets that one to go. Makes it 75-39 Valley City. Wagner, with under 6 minutes left, tosses this one down low in the paint. And a foul was called as that pass was intended to Tegan Malo. Deagle picking up her 3rd foul. Both teams up to 5 fouls here in the second half. Again, both had 11 in the first half. This one's inbounded by the Bruins. It gets to Hazelton. Hazelton with it. Tosses this one into the paint. Stop me if you heard this one before. Another foul. Brooke Egermont picking up her 4th foul. 6-team foul. And this half for Valley City. Wagner has it, gives it right back to Nelson. Nelson to Hazelton. That shot no good. Oh, excuse me, that was Malo. That one hit off the front of the rim. Rebound to Valley City. Tessa Olsen with it. Sends a pass over to Dylan Deagle. Deagle quickly over to Greta Govan. Greta Govan drives. Now gives it to Olsen. Deagle catches it right in front of her bench. Finds Egermont. Egermont has that one go out of play. But of course, not before a foul. Oh, gotta love fouls. Egermont's first free throw is no good for Valley City. Bryn Nelson was the one picking up her 3rd foul. So second free throw from Egermont is good. She's 6 of 10 from the free throw line here this evening. 76-39. Highliners lead it. Well on their way to their 2nd win of the season. This one's tossed over to Caribou. Hazelton now for the Bruins. Finds Wagner. Wagner takes a jumper from the right elbow. That one goes in and out. No good. That's the kind of night it's been for the Bruins. Everything they shoot just does not go in. Especially early on in this game. Highliners have it. Deagle in front of her bench. Gives it over to Greta Govan. Now over to Tessa Olsen. Olsen in the inside of the arc to Peterson. To Olsen. And her pass to Egermont is going to be ripped away by Wagner. It's going to be a jump ball possession now to Valley City. Greta Govan to inbound this one underneath the Bruin basket. Finds Egermont. Deagle. She'll chuck up a 3 on the right side. That's off the front of the rim. No good. Bruins come away with the rebound. Grace Hazelton, number 23 for Fargo South, has it. Top of the key. Gives it over to Nelson. Nelson now gives it to Malo. Nelson has it. Kicks this one out to Wagner. Wagner's just going to take a 3 from straight away. That one's no good. Egermont will come away with another rebound for Valley City. That's her 8th. Highliners going to get that big 2nd win of the season. Talking to Coach Howard before the game. A play-in game for the tournament right now would kind of look like this. These two teams meeting as Deagle drives and the paint goes off glass for 2. 78-39, Highliner lead. Coach Howard saying it would pretty much be Valley City at Fargo South in that all-important playoff game as Greta Govan steals the pass from Wagner. She drives, goes off glass for 2, and Wagner's going to get called for the foul as well. For Wagner, that's her 3rd foul. So Greta Govan with a chance for a 3-point play. Free throw is up, off the back of the rim, off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound to Caribou. As that pass goes out of bounds for Fargo South to be Highliner ball with 3:31 left in regulation, 80-39. Highliners well in the lead in this one. Highliners will be on the road tomorrow, taking on Red River. Noontime tip-off for that one. Bounce pass over to Potratz. Potratz now to Peterson. Down low for Egermont. Or excuse me, that's Olsen. Carly Govan finds Faith Peterson. Peterson turns. Potrats will take a three on the right side. That one off the rim, no good. Faith Peterson comes away with the offensive board, gives it back to Potrats. Potrats drives, bounce pass. This one is going to be deflected, going out of play off of a Bruin. Or remain Highliner basketball. Hadley Thorson into the game for Valley City. Exactly 3 minutes. All that remains in regulation. Carly Govan gets it, misses, fouled. Tegan Mallow picking up her 4th foul. First free throw from Carly Govan is good. Makes it 81-39 Highliners. Govan's second free throw. Off the front of the rim, this one no good. Thorson had the rebound. It's going to go out of play off of Wagner of Fargo South. Highliners keep possession. Just under 3 minutes left in this one. Faith Peterson has it, drives, goes into the paint, kicks it out. Carly Govan takes a deep jumper. That one's no good. Nelson will come away with it for Fargo South. Pressured by Thorson. Now she'll just have to give this one up to Hazelton. Hazelton with it. Dribbles with the right hand, now with the left. Working on Potrats. She finds Caravu. And finds Nelson, back to Hazelton. This one's pass to a streaking Mallow. She'll get it and go off glass for 2. 81-41 as that pass is stolen by Wagner. But then her momentum carried her and the ball out of bounds. So Highliners inbound it. Potrats has it. On that left elbow. Sends a pass over to Carly Govan. Govan sends a pass to Thorson. Does an excellent job to get it and get away a pass to Carly Govan. Bounce pass to Potrats. Greta Govan with it. Greta's going to drive baseline. Puts it up with the right hand. Gets that one to go. Good ball movement for Valley City. 83-41 they lead it on the LaRue Lockout Financial scoreboard. Just under 2 minutes left in this blowout. And now a foul will be called. Carly Govan will pick up the foul. That's her 4th. 7th team foul here in the second half for Valley City. Again, both teams had 11 fouls in the first half. Free throw is no good from Hazelton. So it was a 1-and-1. Highliners have it. Potrats to Greta Govan. Faith Peterson has it with 100 seconds left in this one. Potrats, she'll take a three from straight away. That one off the back of the rim, no good. Greta Govan comes away with the offensive board.